Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. The week in Genoa City unfolded with an electric tension that seemed to pulse beneath every glance, every word, and every secret exchanged in shadowed corners. Victor Newman's presence was felt like a force of nature, unyielding, strategic, and deeply personal in its intensity. From the very first moment Monday morning, Victor stepped into the spotlight with a plan so bold it stunned everyone who dared to challenge him. His proposal at the board meeting wasn't just a business maneuver, it was a declaration of war wrapped in the guise of progress. Those gathered could almost feel the weight of history and family legacy pressing down on Victor as he outlined a vision that blurred the lines between corporate domination and personal vengeance. Watching him in those moments, it was clear that this wasn't merely about Newman Enterprises, this was about protecting a family empire that had been built with blood, sweat, and unbreakable will. At the same time, Nikki Newman was caught in the crossfire of her own emotional battlefield. The strength she had shown for years seemed to waver under the strain of recent heartbreak. Her moments of vulnerability were raw and poignant, revealing a woman who, despite all the hardship, was still searching for hope. The cracks beneath her composed exterior showed in her late-night confessions to a trusted friend, where she admitted to doubts and fears she rarely let surface. Yet even in those fragile moments, Nikki's spirit hinted at a flicker of healing, a tentative step toward reclaiming her happiness. It was as if the city itself was holding its breath, waiting for her to choose whether to succumb to despair or embrace the uncertain promise of new beginnings. Amidst these emotional tremors, Phyllis Summers ignited a wildfire of her own. Her fiery confrontation midweek was nothing short of explosive. Years of simmering resentment and passion boiled over as she squared off against a rival whose very presence threatened to unravel the delicate balance of power and trust. Their exchange was a masterclass in controlled fury, words like sharp knives thrown with precision and meaning, each sentence peeling back layers of history and secrets long buried. The audience was treated to a spectacle of strength and vulnerability, as Phyllis's fierce determination met unexpected revelations that left even her unsettled. Watching her grapple with this storm was a reminder that beneath her bold exterior lies a woman fiercely protective of her life and loves, willing to go to any lengths when pushed. Billy Abbott's week was painted with shades of conflict and longing. The tug-of-war within him was almost palpable. His deepening connection with Audra was a tender thread weaving through the chaos, offering a glimpse of solace and hope. Yet the ghosts of his past loomed large, threatening to choke the fragile happiness that seemed within reach. Every interaction was weighted with meaning, moments of warmth shadowed by doubt, and the constant pull between what his heart desired and what his conscience demanded. It was clear Billy was at a crossroads, where every choice carried consequences he could no longer avoid. Audra's unwavering presence was both a comfort and a challenge, urging him to face his demons even as the walls around him threatened to crumble. Audra herself emerged this week not just as a beacon of support but as a formidable force with her own story to tell. Her courage was unmistakable as she stepped into new roles and faced risks that surprised even those closest to her. There was a quiet strength in her resolve, a determination to carve out her place in the often cutthroat world of Genoa City. Moments of vulnerability intertwined seamlessly with her boldness, painting a portrait of a woman ready to fight for love and respect in equal measure. Her evolving relationship with Billy added emotional layers to her character, infusing their storyline with both tenderness and tension that captivated viewers. The reverberations of these central storylines echoed throughout Genoa City, touching the lives of many. The tension from Phyllis's confrontation spread like wildfire, fracturing old friendships and forcing new alliances to form in unexpected places. Victor's strategic moves sent ripples through both business and family circles, sparking whispered doubts and secret plotting. Nikki's emotional journey intersected with multiple characters, creating moments of intimacy and confrontation that deepened the interconnected web of relationships defining this complex city. As the week progressed, the stakes only grew higher. Monday's boardroom shockwaves set in motion a series of confrontations and reckonings. Victor's rivals sharpened their claws, readying counterattacks to chip away at his dominance. Nikki wrestled with her need for support but hesitated, torn between pride and vulnerability. Meanwhile, Billy found himself under increasing pressure during a fraught family meeting, where loyalties were questioned and past wounds reopened. Audra, refusing to be sidelined, boldly asserted herself in ways that made it clear she was a force to be reckoned with. By midweek, Phyllis was contemplating choices that could either secure her future or bring everything crashing down, a risk that mirrored the volatile emotional climate around her. The closing days of the week brought the tension to a boiling point. Nikki found moments to open up about her fears, sharing pieces of herself that had long been locked away. Victor's carefully laid plans advanced, but not without unexpected twists that challenged his control and forced him to adapt. Billy and Audra's relationship faced obstacles that tested their trust and commitment, underscoring the fragility of happiness in their turbulent lives. The week culminated in an explosive showdown between Victor and his adversaries, a battle of wills and strategies that left everyone questioning what the future held. Through it all, the Newman family remained at the epicenter of Genoa City's drama. Victor's relentless pursuit of power and protection made him as formidable as ever, a man whose actions were driven by a fierce love for family and legacy. Nikki's emotional resilience shone through her moments of doubt, reminding everyone that strength and vulnerability often walk hand in hand. Billy's inner turmoil painted a compelling portrait of a man striving to balance loyalty and desire, while Audra's rising presence promised new dynamics and possibilities. Phyllis, with her fire and passion, kept the city on edge, her storylines intertwining personal pain with fierce determination. Fan reactions reflected the intensity of the week's episodes. Online discussions were alive with admiration for the nuanced character portrayals, particularly Victor's complex motivations and Nikki's emotional depth. Audra's assertiveness and the chemistry between her and Billy sparked excitement and hope for their future. Theories about Victor's boardroom war and the potential fallout from Phyllis's secret kept conversations buzzing well beyond the screen. Looking ahead, the foundations laid this week promise a summer of upheaval and transformation. Victor's power struggle is far from over, with new alliances and betrayals looming on the horizon. Nikki's tentative steps toward healing could lead to unexpected new relationships or rekindled old flames. Phyllis's revelations threaten to disrupt the delicate social and business fabric of Genoa City, while Billy and Audra's evolving bond hints at both heartwarming moments and painful trials. Every character's choices carry the weight of consequences that will ripple through the coming months. This past week reaffirmed why The Young and the Restless continues to captivate audiences with its intricate storytelling and deeply human characters. The raw emotions, sharp conflicts, and moments of tenderness remind us that beneath the glamour and power struggles, these are stories about real people navigating love, loss, and ambition. As Genoa City's residents face their darkest fears and brightest hopes, viewers are invited to witness the relentless dance of passion and power that defines this beloved saga. August 4th through 8 will be remembered as a pivotal chapter, a week when loyalties were tested, hearts were laid bare, and the pulse of Genoa City beat stronger than ever. The coming days hold promises of new beginnings and devastating endings, but one truth remains: in this city, no secret stays hidden forever, and no soul escapes the consequences of their choices.